Hey, what is what it do, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Trying out a new setup here, so bear with me if there's any issues. But today, I wanted to rank every single anime that I watched in 2021. So I'm gonna try not to dwell on it too long because last time I did this, it was a whole video series, and it was just it was a lot to produce. So hopefully this will be a lot easier to just run right through. Explaining the tiers. Up at the top, we have Masterpiece Theater. These are obviously the most impressive shows that I saw. Not necessarily technically the best, but these are the ones that had the strongest impact on me. And then underneath that one, we have Better Than Sex. I think that speaks for itself. These shows, I mean, come on. Underneath that, we have
Hey, that's pretty good.
I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory. And right underneath that, we have Niche Recommend. These are the shows that I enjoyed, but they weren't necessarily the best. It's more like for isekai and trash kind of stuff. You know what I mean? These last three columns are for shows that I either didn't finish, which means I liked the show, but I haven't gotten around to finishing it. Couldn't finish, which is just awful, horrible, trash, garbage. And then probably good. These are the shows that are on my radar that I just haven't gotten around to yet, but I think I'd enjoy them. The one bad part about Tier Maker is that I have no control over which shows to put on here, and I definitely wouldn't want to sit through and do this all myself, so I'm just going to be going through alphabetical, which is weird to start with because I'm going to be putting 8686 Core 1 into Better Than Sex, 8686 Core 2 in Masterpiece Theater. Although technically the second core has not finished yet, it's still just top tier entertainment. It was hard for me to kind of get invested, but once the cast really started getting whittled down, I was like, dang, like, it's getting serious out here. So 8686, high quality shows you should definitely watch. The next show I'm going to be ranking is Beastars Season 2, which gets a pretty solid Better Than Sex from me. Wasn't as good as the original series, but the story was still pretty solid. Still love the characters, and the last fight scene was pretty gnarly, honestly. The next show I want to rank is probably Black Clover. I'm gonna slide that in pretty good because I've heard it's gotten better since the last time I watched. Up next is My Hero Academia, and I'm gonna put that, what is that, like season 5, season 6 or something? I think it was season 5, who knows. It's going in, hey, that's pretty good, because that first whole arc with the school thing was just such a drag. That's the worst part about My Hero Academia, is that when they drag, like, man, they really drag. The next show I want to rank is Blue Period, and I'm gonna put that in Better Than Sex. Honestly, this show really inspired me. It's about an artist, or a dude becoming an artist in high school, and it was very inspiring. I really appreciated what that show had to say. That's how I feel about our next show, Remake Our Life. I'm gonna put that up here with Better Than Sex too, because I really got a lot out of this show. As a filmmaker, watching a show about another filmmaker travel back in time to accomplish his dreams of actually creating. It was just a very powerful show for me. Another really inspiring show. Helped me get back into YouTubing. So it's getting a pretty high recommend from me. Up next we have Card Fight Vanguard or some stuff like that. I haven't seen it, but card games or anime are pretty cool. So I'm gonna put that in there. Up next on the list we have Battle Game in 5 Seconds, and I'm gonna put that in didn't finish because I did not finish it, and I don't necessarily know if I would, but it could be decent if you're, you know what, I'm gonna put it into, if you're into like battle game stuff like that. I'm not particularly fond of it, but I could give it a niche recommend. So I'm gonna move Boruto up here too. Next on our list is Digimon Ghost Game, and I'm putting that into, hey, that's pretty good. I'm actually gonna put it above My Hero Academia because I'm getting more enjoyment. I'm getting more enjoyment out of My Hero Academia. I'm getting more enjoyment out of Digimon Ghost Game than I am with My Hero Academia. But for those of you who haven't seen Digimon Ghost Game, it's in between Pokemon and Yokai Watch, and like it's in between Yokai Watch and Persona, as far as like creatures go that normal people can't see, and somewhat mature themes. There's been a lot of episodes where people are in like mortal danger of their lives. Digimon are kidnapping people and forcing them into very precarious situations. There's a really good Dark Digivolution episode. So yeah, honestly, Digimon Ghost Game, good recommendation for me. I'm gonna put this My Hero movie into probably good because it's a My Hero movie. If you would know if you'd like it. The next show on our list is Dr. Stone, Season 2. And I'm going to put this in the bottom of, hey, that's pretty good. Because I did finish it, and it just wasn't as good as it could have been. Do I need a new tier? You know what? I'm going to make a new tier called, oh wait, add a row above. I'm making a new tier called I finished it. So that should tell you everything you need to know. So we'll put Dr. Stone into I finished it. Up next on our list, we have Dragon Quest Adventures of Dai, going into probably good. Up next, we have Eden Zero, going into didn't finish, because I have not finished it. After that, that brings us all the way over to Fruit Baskets. Started the first season, didn't finish it, but these are for more shows that I lean more positively towards. Ooh, I'm gonna put this show out. I'm skipping around just a tiny bit, but I want to put this in probably good because it's got thick anime girls on the cover. Ooh, okay. To Your Eternity. Anybody who knows me knows that this was one of, if not probably my favorite show from 2021. So I'm definitely putting this in Masterpiece Theater. I don't want to get into too much spoilers about it, but it's just a very good show. Would highly, highly recommend. I guess Gintama had some stuff released. Didn't watch that, but I do like Gintama, so I will just put one of these into probably good. Up next, we have Gokusho Fudo, or The Way of the House Husband. And honestly, I'm going to give this one, hey, that's weird. No, you know what? For what it is, it's a kind of a motion comic, so the animation is very limited, but I really like what they did with the show. And honestly, the writing carries a lot of that show in the first place, so if it's going to be low budget, I would rather it be for something that can stand on its own. I'll put this one in better than sex. The next show we have is Godzilla Singular Point. Going in didn't finish because I did not finish it. Let's see. Oh, Quintessential Quintuplets. Quintessential Quintuplets. Man, the second season. I freaking love this show. I'm dropping this in better than sex. It's Quintessential Quintuplets. What else can you say? A good love show. My Life as a Villainess, I'm putting in did not finish because I did not finish it. You know, this tier is getting pretty big. I should probably it's just getting hard to manage this. Actually, I'll move it to couldn't finish because I didn't even finish the first episode. Let's see. Next on our list we have the 2 Cells at Work show. I'm gonna put Cells at Work and didn't finish because I did like Cells at Work Black. I'll move this one a little higher up. Actually, yeah, let me rearrange some of these. This was cute. I'll move that up a little more. How about based on the amount that I've watched? I've watched the most of this, and this is probably the second most. And I watched a couple episodes of this, and then the other Cells at Work I'll put at the very end. That seems fair. Okay, up next we have Heike Story, or Heike Monogatari. This is a historical anime, historical fiction. No, it's based on a true story. Anyways, I'm putting it in Masterpiece Theater because I didn't see a lot of shows that tackled such subject matter with such raw brutality, and it's just old school Japan was crazy, and the presentation of that show really is just top notch. So it gets up there. The next show that I also want to slap up there is the Iden Deities No Only Peace. I'm gonna put this in high, better than sex, because because there is no ending. Basically, that's why. So, but it was still very good. I liked the whole ride the entire way through. Up next we have Higurashi, the new season. I'm gonna put it in probably good because I haven't seen it. Ooh, Horimiya. Horimiya was another fun anime romance that I liked. I'm gonna slap it. This is, man, our better than sex is getting pretty heavy. I'm gonna put Horimiya. I liked Horimiya. It was cute, but I'm watching My Dress Up Darling. I like that right now. I like that one a little more. I'm gonna put that in very high. Hey, that's pretty good. She said I really don't remember a lot of it, but it was very good. It was a pretty solid show. Next on the list is Restaurant to Another World, putting that in probably good. The Great Jahi Will Not Be Defeated. I'm putting that in couldn't finish because I just didn't like didn't like the main actress. Ooh, this next one is gonna be controversial. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean. You guys know I'm a pretty diehard JoJo fan, but when it comes to Stone Ocean, man, there were some rough CGI patches. The music choices weren't always the best. It was just, I'm gonna drop you in a that's pretty good, because yeah, it's JoJo. It's JoJo, so it's got to be high up there. But at the same time, a low season of JoJo's is still like a lot better than some of the stuff on here. So coming up around the corner, we have Joran, Princess of Snow. Dropping that and couldn't finish because it was just not very captivating. Although I did like the whole shtick about her blue fire thing. That was pretty cool. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is going in. This will be one of the only shonen shows I put into Masterpiece Theater because I was just genuinely impressed with 90% of the show. Very, very just good show. Can't really say much more about it. Did we get a new season of Kaguya-sama last year? I don't even know. I'm gonna put. Is this an OVA? I'm gonna put it in here. That's pretty good, just because. Well, it is Kaguya-sama. I don't even know what this is, so I'll just bump it to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 hasn't come out in America, but it's still getting up probably good. Up next, we have. This looks like the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie, or arc. I only saw the movie. Honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of the movie. Maybe I need to rewatch it, but I just wasn't the biggest fan of the movie. The Entertainment Arc District, though, did just finish up, and I'm gonna bump that into better than sex. I like that arc a lot better than introducing a character just to die. Spoilers, basically, but whatever, I don't know. That movie just didn't really do it for me, and I'm not sure why. So, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't really like how big that one girl's titties were, but it was better. I'll put it up here because the animation was still pretty stellar. It was a nice little bubblegum pop show. Up next is Komi Can't Communicate. This is the one of the romances I liked a little better than Horimiya. It was just a little funnier. And I like some of the characters more too. Very quirky stuff. I'm going to drop you into better than sex. Well, let's see. There's some rearranging up here. Put here you. Let's put you here. You're going like you. This is like a very good show, honestly. Gokusho Fudo. More people need to watch it. And let's keep it there for now. Next up on our list, we have, Hey, I'm a Spider, So What? You're going in couldn't finish because that was just kind of painful sometimes. The next show on our list is The Vampire Dies in No Time, which is going in didn't finish. But if I did finish it, it would probably get a niche recommend if that tier was still alive. It's a goofy comedy about a vampire, nothing too serious. Lupin III is going into didn't finish, probably good. This is like the second season of that one Madoka Magica show. Haven't seen it the second season, but because by default I'll just put in couldn't finish, because I did watch the first season, but I couldn't finish the second season. So that's how that's going. Up next is those Snow White notes, which is going into. I can't decide if it's didn't finish or couldn't finish because I kind of just got bored with it. I liked it a lot at first. I got like 6 episodes into it, so I'll just slap it and couldn't finish to try to balance things out some. Because Nomad is Megalobox season 2. Nomad is getting Masterpiece Theater, probably like pretty decently high up here, honestly. I thought the show was miles better than the first season. The first season kind of lost me at a certain point, but Nomad is just an emotional just blessing of a show. Very happy to have come across that in my life. After Megalobox Nomad, we're moving on to that one show about the girl who sees ghosts and put it in couldn't finish. What's next? Ooh, Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. This is widely considered to be the granddaddy of isekai shows. So and after seeing the anime adaptation, I understand why. So I am moving these. I'm gonna move season 1 into Better Than Sex, but I'm definitely putting season 2 in Masterpiece Theater. I just don't feel comfortable putting. I don't know if I'll ever come across a show where both of them will get. Well, you know what? Just because I really want people to watch Mushoku Tensei, I'm putting both of them up here. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. After Mushoku Tensei, we have Don't Tease Me, Nagatoro-san. Don't Tease Me, Nagatoro-san is super cute romance anime. I love their interactions. It was just a really fun romp. I'm gonna put it a little higher above JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Up next, we have The Promised Neverland, Season 2. This deserves its own tier, honestly, of just bad, but this is going up to the very top of couldn't finish, because it was bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like, it was so bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, it was so bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. Coming up next around the corner, we have Odd Taxi. Odd Taxi was a nice little dialogue-heavy story show. I thought it was pretty good. I wasn't like the most. I don't know why so many people are saying it's like the fucking world's greatest anime of all time. It was alright. It was a neat little idea. Ooh, Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings is still airing right now, although I'm comfortable giving the first half of the series a Masterpiece Theater. Very much enjoyed this show, and the way that, you know, you'll see some shows and it'll be like, oh well, the evil stepmom, she's just a little punk bitch, but no, like every character in this show has a lot more going on underneath than you would expect. I really like that about this show. So, Ranking of Kings will get. I've been rearranging this as I talk. We'll slap it straight in the middle. Let's see. I'm gonna put the Kingdom anime into pretty good. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Platinum End. A lot of people don't like this show, and I don't know why, because I'm kind of into it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I'm kind of into it. I think I want to put Platinum End in. I'm gonna put it in. Hey, that's pretty good. I kind of like it. We have some rearrangings to do. Honestly, because JoJo's isn't finished, I'm gonna move it into I finished it. Really controversial take, but you know, it's all for the sake of balance. Alright, the next show on our list is ReZero Season 2. This just gets a Masterpiece Theater. It's ReZero. Like, I don't need to say, I will not say any more else. The next show we're going to be ranking is Burning Kabaddi. It was a sports anime, one of the very few sports anime that I watched. I'm going to drop this bad boy in... I finished it. It was just a nice little romp. Ooh, this looks like... Is this World Ends Harem? I'm going to put this in didn't finish, and we'll just leave it at that. Okay, next show on our list is Sk8 The Infinity. I'm actually in the process of watching this, so it's going to go in a very high didn't finish. The highest didn't finish, actually. Let's see. After Sk8 The Infinity is going to be Sonny Boy. And I don't know what it is. I must be weird for this, but like the last half of Sonny Boy really didn't capture me. I wasn't as compelled as the last half as I was the first half. It's honestly going in. I didn't finish finished it. I don't really have what to say about that show. So the next show on our list is Sakugan, and I don't know why I didn't really hear a lot of people talking about this show, but I really liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I like mech shows, and I love a good daddy issue story. So. What is this? Is this like alternate reality Glepnir? My senpai is annoying. I'm gonna put that in didn't finish because I started it but didn't finish it. There's a lot of shows I'm here. I'm looking for some shows that I haven't seen yet. Shaman King. Shaman King is going to get a very solid didn't finish. I heard it was pretty messy though. Oh, The World Ends With You. The World Ends With You is getting a solid could not finish because that first episode was just a mess. Just an absolute mess. I think I'll put, Takt Op Destiny. I quite liked Takt Op Destiny. The music was good, the action was good, and that's like the main purpose of the show. That's all it really wanted to give you. So I'll put this in a low, in a high, actually I'll put it right under Sakugan. Good fights, good music, like what more can you ask for in a show that's about fights and music? Oh, Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 1, I think, Part 2. One of the Attack on Titans. Either way, Attack on Titan is getting masterpiece theater. I mean, it's Attack on Titan. How can you not? Yeah, Attack on Titan is a masterpiece theater. Let's see. Oh, after that is the Aquatope on the White Sand. Where'd it go? I think I would like the show a lot more if I actually finished it. But since I did not, unfortunately, is going into our did not finish category. Let's see. Oh, we have a couple of slime shows coming up that I gotta take care of real quick. The first show I'll rank is the Slime Diaries. It was cute. I'll put it in, hey, that's pretty good. Then we have, Slime is like, arguably like one of the most consistently decent shows I've seen. So I'm gonna put the second half into a very high, hey, that's pretty good. And then I'm going to put the first half of that, and I finished it, just out of technicality. Come on, move. I hate Tear Maker sometimes. Look at that. Where did I put Slime Diaries at? Did I move that up yet? I'm going to move SSS Deinzanimon into probably good. Because I like those SSS. I like giant robot shows. Let's see. Oh, Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers was what a solid show, honestly. Tokyo Revengers, it was good. It was really good. Don't get me wrong, but I did have a good handful of issues with it. Namely the pacing and just like the amount of standing around and yelling and like inner monologuing people do. So I'm gonna put it into a very high better than sex. It's very good though, don't get me wrong. After Tokyo Revengers, the next show on our list is Tsuramichi Moonlight Fantasy, a show that I started to watch and could not finish because it was just generic isekai stuff. After that, I guess our next show is going to be Vivi Fluorite's Eye Song, which, if you know anything about me and my relationship with Quiche, you know that this is a cornerstone of our friendship. This is getting a highest masterpiece theater rating. Up next, we have Tonikawa Over the Moon for You, which was a cute love story about a girl who's like a guy sees a girl so beautiful he has to step into the street without looking both ways, and then she saves him from getting hit by a truck by basically eating the hit, and then they get married like a year later. So I liked it. It was cute. I'll give you a high. Hey, that's pretty good. We're running low on shows here. I'm gonna put Yashahime. Princess Yashahime is going to go into didn't finish, but I'll give it a high didn't finish because I just so happen to like Saturday morning cartoons, and that one had very big Saturday morning cartoon vibes. Let's see. What do we have left here? Yasuke. Yasuke was that show starring Lakeith Stanfield, and it had some involvement with Flying Lotus, and honestly, none of that could save it because it was not very good. Couldn't finish. Literally couldn't bring myself to do it. Okay, the last show in the list is going to be Zombieland Saga. But I'm going to go back and just double check because I feel like I'm definitely missing some. So, Zombieland Saga. Season 2, Zombieland Saga Revenge is... I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get Masterpiece Theater or Better Than Sex. I think it was Zombieland Saga. I really like Zombieland Saga. I think it was Better Than Sex. I'll put it above House Husband. Alright, time to do some cleaning ups. I don't know what this show is. I don't know what this show is. Oh, Azure. I think this is Azure Lane. I put that in couldn't finish because I'm not into that sort of stuff. I don't know why I even started it. Oh, I almost forgot about Life Lessons with Uramichi-ni-san. The reason I almost forgot about it is because I didn't finish it. Well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. They would be getting pretty niche recommends anyways. So, with all that being said... Okay, so there was this one show about a guy who picked up a high schooler because she ran away from home because her friend committed suicide and her mom was really abusive about it. I would put that in here. That's pretty good. There was a Realist Hero. I would put that in high. Hey, that's pretty good. Actually, I would put the first one in the one with the high schooler girl, and I finished it. But yeah, this is my ranking. So here is our official anime tier list ranking for every single anime that I watched in 2021 that was on this list. Obviously, Vivi, no surprise, was the best show. Top of the class that I watched. Top 3. You know what? I like Mushoku Tensei so much that I'm moving it into the top 3. So this is our list, guys. I'm honestly really happy with a lot of the placements here. And yeah, let me know how you guys would have ranked anything. Let me know if I made any mistakes. Comments, just love all the comments down below. Let me know if you want to see me rank anything else. And with that, I'm going to say, hey, hope you guys all have a great day. And hope you guys stay safe, stay happy, and keep being weird, alright? New videos coming out soon, new documentary stuff coming out soon, new collabs soon. Stay forward, stay tuned. Peace.